Hey skaters, I'm Dirty Deborah Harry with the Dirty School of Skate at Sugar Roller Skates, and I'm here at the Fountain Valley Skating Center today to talk to you about couples dance skating. Yes, couples dance skating. This is going to be a first in a series of videos that I cannot wait to bring to you. Okay, today's video is brought to you by pigeonskates.com. They're located here in Long Beach, California. Can get you everything you need for skates, and guess what? I have a discount code for you. Just plug in DIRTY with a big ol' $sign, and you can get a discount off all the skating products that they offer, okay? All right, skaters, grab your dance skating partner and let's do couple skate. Today we have special guest skaters. May I introduce to you the lovely and talented Barb Luster and Dawn Severs. These two incredible skaters are going to help us learn how to skate forward couple style. Barb, honey, how long you been skating?
30 plus years.
What?
About the same.
Okay, so we've got a lot of experience, really realistically, in this whole group. A lot of experience, but we're gonna break it down so it's easy for you, even the beginner skater, to do, okay? Let's assume you found your partner. The very first thing you're gonna have to do is figure out how to hold on to that person just right. Because Dawn, I mean, does every woman want to be held in the same way?
No.
Nope. Let me show
So it
you
depends
the
on
other way.
It's close, but it depends on how she likes to be
Sometimes
held.
it's just like this, too.
Oh, very nice. So if you guys were to help a brand new couple, what do you think is the easiest way to hold
them
up?
out.
This is the easiest way.
Right. So I love this positioning because to me, when I skate with someone like this, I like to have this connection right here.
Yes.
So the back of your arm against their chest, you're pushing forward, she's pushing a little back, so you're helping hold each other up. Am I correct?
Exactly.
The other thing I really like what they're doing is this hand positioning. What I love about their hand positioning is Dawn is literally holding her hand up and she's placing her hand on top of his. So when he wants her to move, he can simply bring it up or down and she's gonna follow. There's no pain involved, am I right? No pain involved. Also, it looks good. A man's job, Dawn, correct me if I'm wrong, your job here is to make her look good, am I right?
That is correct.
Actually, my job is to make him look good.
But this simple idea that he is presenting her, which I love. And I love this kind of upward stance to it. So you know what? Never miss an opportunity to look good. The other thing, let's come around here and check out the handhold behind the back. So he's got her behind the back and they are in close proximity to each other. What you don't want is a whole bunch of space. If you have a bunch of space in between you two, don't you feel like there's a disconnect here? Like, I don't know what he's doing, you don't, yeah, and then you start to struggle and crush hands and whatnot. The hand holding over here too is really, I'm just gonna appreciate this, it's pretty. I feel like she's comfortable here. I feel like he's got a good positioning on her hip so he can move her forward, he can move her backward, okay? These things are important. I get that they're details, but they're very important. So when you guys go to take off, do you already have a standard of like, I'm gonna take off to the left, I'm gonna take off to the right?
Either way, but we have to know what we're going to do first.
So do you verbally like talk about that?
Left.
So you're gonna take off on the left. When you say take off on the left, you're meaning pushing your body weight to your left skate to skate?
I meaning
leaning?
all of my weight is on my left foot.
Yep.
Then I'm going to take an inside edge and push off that left foot back onto my right.
Okay, excellent. Let's take a look at that.
Okay, so we're going to go up and then back. And I'm pushing off the left onto the right. Outside edge and back to an inside.
Alrighty.
The weight is on the left and back onto the right. And this is the crossover.
Okay. You guys look good. Let me just say that, you look good. So what I'm seeing is They are moving as one unit. It is like we're moving to the left, switch right, left, right. You know what I love about this? I feel like I'm gonna say that 100 times because I love so much about this, but they are not pushing. There is not this thing of like, we gotta go here, we gotta go there, and we're trying to gain speed or power. What's happening is because they're edging,
We're edging instead of pushing.
they're skating off their edges, they are able to gain speed and momentum that's under control as they shift their body weight from side to side. I love that.
Crossover.
Let's talk a little bit about feet. A lot of times when we're dance skating, or really just skating in general, people are always like, what do we do with our feet? What do we do with our feet? Missing out on the idea that it's really just skating on your edges first, right? Things we don't want to do is literally try to walk forward, right? Or kick back. So I noticed that when you two skate, it's a very gentle rocking from side to side. Do you ever feel like, oh, if I place my foot forward, I'm gonna run into him?
No.
Do you think it has anything to do with the proximity of, so you can tell that she's very comfortable with the close proximity. She stays in her space, like that little lane right there.
Exactly.
And then Dawn knows that there's no point where you're like, let me give you a big old push outward, right?
Correct.
Because you don't want to be knocking your
Correct.
partner on the ground. What is your favorite kind of music to do this to?
Mid-tempo or slower. That way you can hold your edges. As
So-
you're pushing side to side, you can hold your edges.
Do you think when you hold your edges, that's why it looks smooth?
Yes, because when you also hold your edges, it helps you keep up your speed.
So when we hold our edges and we're going back and forth, we build natural momentum as opposed to that heavy push and can we see you guys skate together forward? How about with a different arm hold? Can we show something like that?
This one?
Oh, look at this.
And if I was to change the arm hold,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And what a lot of beginners like to do is do this.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
This is just friendly conversation skating.
Okay, so there's about, I would say, very roughly maybe 3 different hand holds or arm holds. Let's just demonstrate them real quickly. We have the one at the beginning, which is you're kind of very
Grab
like
my-
formal,
grab this
beautiful.
like you want it.
Show me something a little bit more casual.
This is a little bit more casual.
Aw, friends. Show me something a little interlinked maybe. Oh, you can go down below. Hey.
This is more boyfriend, girlfriend.
The other one is like friend zone, and this is like,
And this
oh no,
is-
we're together. And there we go. Now, what does this say about the
call
state
this
of your
The
relationship?
conversation roll.
Oh,
You just want to have a conversation
Okay.
while you're rolling.
Okay.
no, this is true. This is so true because sometimes
When you want
let
to
me-
rap.
mid-session, and I got something to tell Dawn that no one else can hear, and I link in and I go, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like, you do that very naturally. That's when you're saying something that you don't want the whole world to see. You're like, I got to tell you something that's going on here. Now, let's talk about cornering, because when I saw you guys go around the corner, one of the most interesting things about it was how you put her just a little bit forward. Now, tell me why you did that.
I put her forward so I can stay out of her way and so that we can both make a comfortable crossover step.
So let's really look at that, okay? Because the positioning around the corner is great. Of course, Don doesn't be like here and dragging her and whipping her around the corner. Well, that would not be good, right? You also don't want to run into each other. So let's look at the corners and see. There we go. So we're talking just staggered just a bit. And here he's going to move her as we go into the corner. Do you see that arm dip down a bit? So let me ask you this. If going around the corner, if people aren't able to really do crossovers in a way that's comfortable for them with the other person, is there a step that you can do after you've placed your partner slightly at a stagger here that you can do that doesn't require a full crossover?
Okay, we're just going to edge.
Keep going from side
She's just
to
going to
side.
edge.
Side to side? Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Because we may have skaters who really want to do this.
But they want to work their way to being
Yes.
across.
Okay. We'll just,
So we just keep going from side to side.
but it does require a little bit
Excellent.
more knee bend.
Yeah,
Excellent. So I don't know if eagle-eye viewers are seeing this, but Don is basically just shuffling his feet side to side, and Barb's doing more of a push out, but keeping her feet close to the floor without any kind of big crossover. Constantly from the left and to the right and bouncing it back and forth. I love it. Don, seriously, how many decades have you been skating?
4.
4 decades.
Yes.
Really?
5.
I feel like it's been longer than that.
Maybe 6.
I know his history. I think the real thing here is, people, if you're just starting out with skating and you really want to try something new and fun, get a partner and try this simple thing. Because as I've said, skating is inherently social. You will meet new people and you'll try new things. And this is a nice, I think, beautiful and pleasant way to interact with another human being. I just think that this is a very easy way to interact with other people on skates and to learn a new and different skill. So hopefully you guys will check back in with us when Don and Barb turn around and go backwards. And we're gonna learn how to do this simple. We're gonna do this simple, but we're gonna flip it around and go backwards. So in the meantime, you guys gotta practice. You know, look as good as these two do. I'm hoping with proper practice and decent instruction, it won't take you like 7 decades to learn this. Okay, because none of us have that kind of time. I get it. All right, skaters? So you know what I tell them to do at the end of every video. Tell them.
Goodbye and eat your Wheaties?
No.
Is that it?
Okay, Don, that's not it. I think
How do you get the Carnegie Hall?
practice. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Barb, for being part of it. Have fun. Absolutely. Okay, you guys, we'll see you next time on the Dirty School of Skate channel. Go practice.
Bye.
Bye.